Hello friends and potential friends. Well, I've been dodging rainstorms pretty much every day. Today we got a relatively cleared up day, so I've been out here trying to recover the garden. Still a lot to do, but well, at least now you can tell there are some cactuses and some pineapples down in there. Still some other house plants that got away that are trying to cover them all up. I'm definitely going to be doing a ginger and turmeric harvest soon. Still got a bit of a jungle over here, but I'm not planning on using that bed this year. In fact, I'm going to get the comfrey out of it and probably take that thing apart. You can actually see some of the stuff now. There's my elderberry. It was buried so deep in there that it decided it needed to start growing. That thing is a lot bigger than it was when I left. Got plenty of aloe. That poor staghorn fern needs some help. I gotta find a good place to hang it up. But I've been slowly digging away at the main garden, getting the weeds out. I can actually walk down the aisles now. I don't have to use the drone to look at what's going on in here. A little bit breezy to be flying the drone anyway. But got sweet potato vines over here. I've picked a bunch of shishito peppers the other day. And there are some Megatron jalapeno peppers growing in here. Got most of the other weeds out of this bed. I believe this is Italian oregano and a few more strawberries than I thought at first. Got a nice looking one there. One over here that's sending out runners. I think I saw one more back there, but no, maybe I was wrong. So there's at least two plants. And one of them sending out runners, so maybe I can spread them out a little bit more. Rosemary still needs some cleaning up. I had to dig out the comfrey. It was buried under a bunch of weeds, but seems to be a little happier now. More sweet potato vines. There's an alone basil plant that made it through. And there's another basil plant that made it through. More sweet potato vines. This is the sweet potatoes from seed bed. So I'm hoping I find some tubers down under there once I get all this grass and stuff out. There are still quite a few vines growing out of it. I don't believe I had anything planted in this bed, so that was kind of the easiest one to get cleaned up. Not sure what that is. Probably just grass. I am growing a lot of grass in these beds. I don't see anything growing in there except weeds. And this one here, I know I had some potatoes planted down at this end. I haven't spotted any of the plants yet, although that might be one right there. And is that another one? I don't think so. But we'll go digging in there once I get the weeds cleaned out of it. I have tried to clean a little bit up. I don't remember what I had planted at this end either. I know I had carrots in there at one time, but I harvested all of those. Whew, kind of warm in here. And this one in here in the middle, this, believe it or not, is, I've still got bell peppers growing in here. There's a couple down here. Still a lot of weeds, but I'm down to the point now where I pretty much have to do the weeding by hand, especially in the beds where I've got things growing, because once in a while I come across something like this. And granted, that's a pretty tiny bell pepper, but it was right down there in the middle near the bottom, so it just wanted to grow, and it made it in. It'll be making it into the house. More sweet potato vines over here. I didn't plant any sweet potatoes in this bed. I think I had tomatoes growing on this side and beans on the other side. So now I have sweet potatoes. But since I started the sweet potato from seed experiment a few years ago, I'm getting used to seeing them pop up everywhere. Still got to get that top off of that pineapple planted. And I don't know what happened to the one that was growing in here. Haven't found it. Oh, there's a little bit more that I need the weed whacker for. And we got some more pineapples growing back here. 3 or 4 of them. There's the fig. You can actually see the fig now. It made it through the summer. And I still have more to clean up here. But at least I can walk around back here now. Beauty berries are in full bloom. Those things grow wild everywhere. Still have to work on the mini orchard. As you can see, it's still pretty bad shape back there. But I'll get to it when I can get to it. And the patience garden, I don't know what's going on with that thing. I keep planting seeds and they don't seem to keep coming up. But I guess I'll just keep planting them. One of these days I may have to break down and get some crowns and plant them the way everybody else does. But then I won't be able to call it a patience garden anymore. But anyway, I made some headway and I'm dripping with sweat. It's only about 84, 85 degrees today. We actually have a nice breeze too, but we got 80% humidity too. And I've actually found a variety of jalapenos that grow good down here. And I'll be saving seeds from them too. I think they're called a Megatron. But anyway, I've still got a lot to do, and I'm running out of energy today. So I'm going to bring this to a close, and I'll see y'all next time.